What's up, boys and gals, Dynarex here, and welcome back to another brand new video. Today, we continue our journey into Formula 1 with round number 10, the Hungarian Grand Prix. So if you haven't checked out the last episode, the British Grand Prix, spoiler alert, we got second place, and most likely it was probably the most stress-free race that we have done so far in the in our whole career. We started, I think it was P4 or 5, and then we ended P2, which was pretty good. And of course, you can see now we chose Charles Leclerc as our rival, of course, because we're Lamborghini and he is a Ferrari driver, and well, we're supposed to be their rivals. And yeah, so Hungarian Grand Prix is kind of weird because it's said to be Monaco without walls, and we weren't great at Monaco, but hopefully we can do something good because I always like Hungary on this game. So maybe we can do something here. So as we fast forward, we're gonna fast forward as we see us getting the daily R&D points and stuff. So we're gonna go straight into qualifying. Then we are, but yes, hopefully it's a good race. So we're gonna go straight into qualifying then. So as we start our first lap in Q1, then let's see the run down into turn 1. No cars in front of us, no cars behind us. Let's see how this is going to be. Hitting the apex just right, going a little bit off the racing line as the rear end steps out a little bit. But so far as we go towards the end of the lap, it has not been, those laps that I thought, well, I can't improve anymore. But, it has been a really good lap as we go start another lap, and Hulkenberg gets in our way. Wow, he just stays on a racing line and I don't know what he was doing, and so we're just gonna abandon ship because we're down 2 seconds, and well, because of Hulkenberg, we can't really do anything, so we're just gonna come into the pits then, because yeah. So as we start the second lap of the race, or the second lap of Q1 then I should say, it's a good run down into turn 1. It's a slightly worse turn 1 than it was for the first time, but as we come across the end of the lap, it's 16s gained, 5/10s gained. We robbed some time, but are we gonna be through? Yes or no? It's P10. We are through. So as we start our first lap into Q2, then let's see if it's gonna be anything good at all. As some clouds being formed up on the track, so there might be rain involved probably soon, maybe. But yeah, as we come across the end of the lap, it wasn't a great lap at all. It was a good turn 1. It was probably the best turn 1 that we have done so far. It is a second down, so we're gonna start our second lap. So it's that rain. Oh my god, Lamborghini messed up again. Come on, it's rain again, and oh my, I can't believe it. This team really needs to figure out their weather system, because we're not gonna improve. And look who's in the drop zone, both the Mercedes and the Red Bull. So we're gonna be out.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula 1 action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaro Ring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track. The last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races, so let's hope we're in for another one here today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Gasly, Ocon, Bottas, Verstappen, Grim Reaper, Russell, Stroll, Sonoda, Ricciardo, Liam Lawson, Hamilton, Magnussen, Joe, Hulkenberg and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me again for the race today, Natalie Pinkham. They've been involved in a number of costly incidents lately. That's got to affect their mindset going into this race.
It's not an ideal situation by any means. When you get into a bad run like that, there's always the risk of frustration creeping in, which can cause more mistakes and locks you into this vicious cycle. Hopefully today they can get through turn 1 cleanly and stay calm for the rest of the race.
So it's a disaster once again then. So we just chose Charles Leclerc as a rival basically, and Charles Leclerc is on pole position. So I think this is the same top 4 that it was for Monaco. So it looks like the Ferrari and McLaren really excel in those tight street circuit like areas. So well, hopefully Lando Norris can get Charles Leclerc off the line, because you know it's horrible, to be honest. And like I said, the 3 out of the 4 championship protagonists not in the top 10. Then Max Verstappen, the championship leader, not in the top 10. George Russell not in the top 10. And after a disastrous British Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton takes a grid penalty and he starts P18. So Sergio Perez in the driving seat then. So yeah, let's see what he can do as we go on to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's gonna be lights out and away we go. Do we get a good launch? Yes, we do. So does Max Verstappen. Will we get an even better one? We're past 1, 2, 3, and 4 cars now side by side with our teammate just about now, and we're also side by side with Fernando Alonso, the Aston Martin. Can we get him as well? Some contact being made, but can we get him? I think we are gonna get him down into turn 3. I think that is. We are gonna get him, and we have locked up. We have locked up. Fernando Alonso goes down the inside of us, and he gets us again. He gets us right back. So from P12 to P7, it has been 5 places gained on the first lap, but a disaster turn 3. It should have been 6 places. We should have been P6, but well, you can't win everything, as we see the start from the front runner's point of view. Charles Leclerc blocking up the McLaren. The other McLaren of Oscar Piastri gets Carlos Sainz, and so does Lando Norris. He's trying to go around the outside of Charles Leclerc. He gets Charles Leclerc. Can he finish the move down to turn 3? Yes, he can. He has finished the move, and can Carlos Sainz still defend from Oscar Piastri? I think he has defended. Yes, he has, and now he's fully ahead of Oscar Piastri again. So the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc, thankfully, hasn't done anything, as we see a POV of our starts, of our off-board starts. And yeah, we just get a really good start. Then you can see us just carving through the field of the start. We're going to be side by side with Fernando Alonso, who is on the soft tires then. So we get great traction down to turn 3. But yeah, we just lock up it so much like that. That's, oh my god, that was such a big mistake and such a costly one as well. As you see on board Fernando Alonso, this is, then you can see he just, yeah, his back end steps out on the exit of turn 1, and we just get a great launch. We get great traction, and you can see, oh my god, the great up and under. Fernando Alonso, take a bout. What a great move this is. As we come across starting lap 2, the gap already 1.4 seconds, and Alex Albon, he's trying to make a move. He goes around the outside down to turn 1. Can we break later than him? Yes, we have. We have defended successfully, and actually Alex Albon, he goes around the inside into turn 3 maybe. No, he doesn't. As we go on to later into lap 2, then this is Max Verstappen trying to make a move on his sister team. Then Alex Albon, can he make a move down to the final couple of corners? Yes, he has. He has made a move. Can he make it stick though? Yes, he has. So starting lap 3 then, the Red Bull driver into P8 then. As we go wide, and that's gonna be great help to Max Verstappen down into turn 1. He goes around the outside, and he is going to go Can we break later than him? We have a break later than him. We're gonna go slightly wider, and Max Verstappen back right alongside with us. Can we break later into turn 3? We are ahead, but we have locked up again. So just like we locked up with Fernando Alonso, we have locked up again. So Max Verstappen down, sorry, up into P7 this is. So yeah, so the same copycat move as the same time that Max Verstappen was making a move on us. This is Pierre Gasly. I think this is him defending, and now actually no, he's actually also making a move on Alex Albon. Go Pierre, go down into turn 3. Can he make a move? Can he make a move around the inside of Pierre? Let's go get him, man. Come on. Give Lamborghini some good points tonight, and still side by side down to, I think that is turn 5. Then also the two Mercedes clashing, and now Pierre Gasly has made the move stick, and now I'm thinking, look, we're going super slow, so we're just gonna give up the position to Gasly so we don't hold him up too long. Because you can already see Max Verstappen, he just got past us and already 3 seconds ahead. So yeah, there was we were not gonna hold up our teammate. It was just not gonna happen. So as we go into lap 4, then down into turn 3, we're locked up again, and Alex Albon, there's some contact being made with the VCAB, and yeah, let's see the offboard again as we lock up a third time into turn 3, and yeah, a contact being made with the VCAB. And yeah, that was just not meant to be. And that's yellow flag. There's a car going slowly. Who is it? Who is it? Is this? Oh my God! That's a Mercedes. That's Lewis Hamilton. So his season goes bad to worse. Then he made contact with us from in the last race, so he got no points then, and he's gonna get no points again. So that might be his championship done and dusted. His A championship is just lost hopes now. That, oh my God. As we go on to lap 6, then you can see the gap to Max Verstappen is 10 seconds. And to Ryan, we have gone wide, and it's again another Mercedes making contact with us. Again, 2 races in a row, and oh my God. Oh my God. It's again a Mercedes. Again, a Mercedes made contacts with us, and Oscar Piastri now out of the race. Then so that is one of the top 4 drivers as we go wide again. Give George Russell a chance, and no, he actually comes in. He's gonna come in then. So damage that he has front wing damage, and you can see we're so slow. So we see offboard of what happened with Oscar Piastri, and oh my God, does he go all 4 wheels up in the air then? What has happened as we see oh my God! Oh my God! What has happened with him? Oh my God! Oh my God! That's my first ever glitch that I've actually experienced in this game at all. And as we see, Lance Stroll's offboard then. So no safety car for the Oscar Piastri incident, and now Lance Stroll making a move on the VCAB of Alex Albon. He goes around the outside. Can he stick it around the outside? Still down into turn 3. They're still going to be side by side the second DRS zone. And can the soft runner, can he make a move on the VCAB? I think he can. They're still side by side going into turn 4. Then yes, he has. He has made the move stick, and now Lance Stroll right behind us, and we have gone wide again, and Lance Stroll now goes past us. So, I mean, yeah, I really don't know what to say. Let's hope we can get alongside with him pretty soon. But the good thing is now the gap from him to our teammate is 12 seconds as we see Fernando Alonso. He's gonna spin out into turn 3. Oh my God! So maybe our teammate, like Pierre Gasly, can get another position. Can he get into the top 6? No, he will not, because Fernando Alonso gets going before our teammate catches up to him. As we see Alexander Albon, he tries to make a move. He thinks about going around the outside. We lock up, and he goes around the inside. Then the switchback. Can we stick it around the inside into the final corner? We have, and now, crucially, he does get DRS, so he might make a move down into turn 1 then. Can he make a move as we see Danny Ricciardo defending against the Williams of Liam Lawson? Can he make a move? The two soft runners going after each other. Then who is gonna come out ahead? Then they're still side by side. Can the Williams get the Salva? I think he has. It has gotten the Salva down into turn three. Yeah, or they're still side by side. The Salva keeps the foot in. Daniel Ricciardo keeps the foot in down into turn five. I think this is. He's gonna keep the foot in, and he's gonna defend very, very well. As we see George Russell, who has pits, and this is crucial because George Russell in the championship fight, he gets the Williams with Logan Sargent, and he goes around the outside, who was our F2 teammates, if you remember, from a prequel video, a prequel episode that went live like back in January. But he gets George Russell, and now he's going around the outside of Valtteri Bottas. And can he make a move? No, he will not. He can't make a move there. But later into the lap, down near the final couple of corners, he does make a dive down the inside of Valtteri Bottas, and he does make the move stick. So he's up to P18 now. As we go back to our PO, we have gone wide again, and our teammate is sorry, not our teammate. The VCOP is gonna get us. Okay, but we are gonna come right back around. We're gonna come right across from him, and we're gonna go down into turn one. We will be braking later than him. Hopefully, yes, we have, and we have successfully defended a position again. So, I mean, our team has pulled. I think that is a 20-second, almost a 20-second gap. He has pulled from us, and this is George Russell going around the inside of the Haas of Nico Hulkenberg. And he gets him with a dive down the inside. Now he focuses on the other Haas. He's gonna go down the inside, very unorthodox place to make an overtake. That the middle sector, the sector 2, not a place where you see a lot of overtakes in this race. As Alex Albon makes he tries to make another move down on the inside of the last couple of corners. We successfully defend again, and this is George Russell down on the main straight. Then he goes around. He's thinking of making a move down the on the south of Guan Yu Zhou. Can he make a move? Yes, he will, and he's actually also going to go down the inside of Esteban Ocon, the other Alpine that could have been a teammate. Also, I would like to point out. But yeah, we have gone wide again then. So the recap is gonna get another run. We're just dispensing all the battery that we can. And now, crucially now, he's gonna go down the inside, but we're gonna switch it down the inside again. And can we make the move stick again? Can we defend successfully? We have defended successfully again. So now, our teammate is a whole pit stop in front of us. 24-second, and this is George Russell again. He tries to think about going down the inside the last couple corners, but he still can't make the move stick because now the soft tire runners, they will probably start to struggle now. But as we start lap 15, then can George Russell do anything? George Russell, this is the same time that we were making a move. We were defending against the VCOP. He goes down the inside of Liam Lawson. Then can he make the move stick? Yes, he has. He has made the move stick then. But yeah, as we go back to the leader's POV, then so Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc come into the pit lane on lap number 15, going to 16, and also Max Verstappen. So Carlos Sainz and crucially the other championship protagonist, Sergio Perez, stays out then. So they're trying to stay out longer. And what tires are these guys going on? They're all going on medium tires. And I think that's also Fernando Alonso coming into pit lane as well then. So we're gonna come. Oh my God, we have gone onto the curb, and we're just gonna come into the pit lane. We have to come into the pit lane. We have to think about something, and oh my God, we're sideways coming into the entry of the pit lane. And oh my God, what was that? So now, crucially, everybody has been unleashed, and now we just have to hope that we can do something. We're gonna come in for the soft compound tires. Let's see if we can do anything as we get a perfect entry, optimal turn in. And there's a problem in the front right. Oh my God. And we have to wait for all three cars to go past. So we're gonna come out dead last then. We're gonna come out dead last. This is not what I was thinking. I mean, if we did something, if we came out, what would be P17, we might have made something work. And But yeah, we're just not gonna come in. I think we. Oh, and this is George Russell trying to make a move on the V-Cob off Alex Albon. They're still side by side going through the last couple of corners. Then the last, I think that is a hairpin. That is, and he's gonna go around the outside. Is anybody gonna come in? No. But the last corner, George Russell does get him, and I think that might be the end of his progression this afternoon. Then, so the race leader Carlos Sainz does come into the pit lane, but still Sergio Perez still sticking it out. I think he's on the medium tires, so maybe the medium tires are not the best choice, as Lando Norris is going to be ahead. And I think Max Verstappen has also jumped Sergio Perez, because when you see his gap to the leaders, he is surely not 20 seconds behind. So Max Verstappen is going to come out. He's going to be ahead of Carlos Sainz. And if you know, Carlos Sainz, I'm pretty sure was ahead of the other Red Bull. So the other Red Bull is going to be behind Max Verstappen. Then we're going to come in. We're going to have jumped one car, but everybody else jumped us. So everybody else, the overcut worked for everybody else other than the Haas. But yeah, we are gonna think about making a move down into turn 3 on Liam Lawson, but no, nothing can come of that. And now I'm just thinking, Sergio Perez comes out the pit lane. Where is he gonna be? He's gonna filter out down into P6 then. And crucially now, our teammate too, he is not coming to the pit lane. Where is he gonna come out? He's not gonna be anywhere near Fernando Alonso where he was. He might be lucky just to be ahead of George Russell then. So George Russell might gain a position, but yeah, I mean, it has not been our race at all. It has been Monaco 2.0. But yeah, our teammate gonna come into the pit lane now. What tire is he gonna come on? Is he gonna come in for soft? He has to come in for the soft, but I think he has come in for the hard tires. He's coming for the hard tires. What is Lamborghini thinking? What is Lamborghini thinking? And now, I mean, the only good thing is he can push hard, really hard, harder than anybody. But yeah, as we go on to lap number 18 from back in our POV, it has not been a good race. It has genuinely not been a good race, and we're gonna go make a really huge dive into turn 1, and we're gonna go past the Liam Lawson. But yeah, still, it's crazy. We're just gonna come in and retire the car, because at this point we're just doodling around the back. And yeah, we're just gonna come in the pit lane, and we're just gonna retire the car, because I mean, we really can't do anything tonight. So we're just gonna come in and we're just gonna retire the car. So just like we retired in Monaco, we're gonna retire again in Hungary. It has not been a race, so we're just gonna retire, and that's gonna be the end of our race then. No points.
It was a tough race at times, but they've held on to take a great victory for McLaren today. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
So the end of the race then, so the McLaren wins the race, and somehow Max Verstappen from P11, he comes across the line P2, so he somehow extends the lead of his championship, and that's crazy. And our teammate comes P7 then, so at least 6 points. So it's not the worst scenario, no points. But yeah, I mean, thankfully, the only saving grace that we have is the Ferraris. None of the Ferraris on the are on the podium, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, the Sergio Perez, that was an opportunity that he should have capitalized on, and he might be looking happy on the podium animation, but he would surely not be happy when he was coming across the line. That was not a good race for him. But yeah, with that, please guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you did like the video, please like, share, subscribe, do everything you want to do, and don't forget to hit the noti bell after you do subscribe. I will see you guys next time. But until then, bye.